Toastmasters and most welcome guests, good evening. We welcome you to our Area 35 Joint Club meeting with the team. We engage, we encourage, we empower.
Just one minute, please, Toastmaster Adalia. Toastmaster Suda, can we please record? Okay, you're recording. I'm sorry. So shall we start again?
Okay, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, good evening.
Good evening.
We welcome you to our Area 35 Joint Club meeting with the team. We engage, we encourage, we empower. This will be a meeting full of action, learning, excitement, and fun. This is in collaboration with the Alasima Females Toastmasters Club, Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters Club, and Philippine Professional Organization Bahrain Toastmasters Club. Let us observe 1 minute of silence for our prayer. A few ground rules before we begin. Kindly make sure that your devices are well charged and you have a stable internet connection. Please be aware of your surroundings and eliminate background noise. Mute your microphone when the speaker or role players are speaking or when you are not talking. Use earphone with microphone and please don't use the speaker. Stay seated and stay present. If you need to move, please stop the video. Please refrain from any side chats in the chat box, especially when a speaker is giving his or her speech. No food is allowed. Disable your camera if needed. Topics like sex, politics, and religion are prohibited in this meeting. Applause can be done without a microphone, or you can make the virtual clap after the speaker finishes his or her speech. At this moment, let us recite the Toastmasters mission. We empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. With this, I would like to introduce a beautiful lady, a Toastmaster since 2014. She loves public speaking and won awards in club, area, and division level in international and numerous speech contests, as well as speech evaluation contests. She was the Pathways Ambassador, the DTAC 2021 Head of Marketing, and the Area 35 Director. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our dear Area Director, distinguished Toastmaster Sarah Almokaref.
Thank you, our wonderful Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Adalia. Fellow Toastmasters and our honorable guests, good evening to you all. Once upon a time, in Santana, California, a director of education, His name is Dr. Ralph C. Smedley. He saw the need for men to learn how to speak, how to organize, and how to conduct meetings. So he decided to organize a club for Toastmasters. So that's from this person, the idea of Toastmaster International came. And the first meeting was conducted on 1924. And today we're on 15th of September 2021. Fellow Toastmasters, can you imagine that, how this spirited leader encouraged, engaged, and empowered all of us? Have you ever encouraged, engaged, and empowered someone? Do you remember this person? Do you still remember this person? If you do, then of course, he will never forget you. This 5 years back, actually, when I joined elementary school as a teacher. On my first year, I taught a student, and he was special needs student. He was very shy. He couldn't even ask me and tell me if he didn't understand the topic or what's the requirement. So I told him, if you will not tell me, I will not be able to know. But still he kept quiet. I started encouraging, engaging, and empowering him using different techniques. After a few months, he started pulling my shirt just to tell me that he needs help. Months later, he started following me in class just to show me that he needs help. And at the end of the year, he started dancing in class. I am a design teacher, but I was really happy and glad. Yes, he's dancing, but this shows that he can express his feeling in the right way. So it shows that he was happy. And since that year till today, I'm receiving emails, and even when we have them in class or in campus, school campus, he will come and say hi to me. So this shows that he will never forget me. Leaders, we're all here to encourage, engage, and empower each other. And this is part of our duties as Toastmasters. When I introduced the idea of joint meeting to Area 35 members, great idea, ma'am. Wonderful idea. Let's go for it. Let's share knowledge. It's a great experience to learn more. Those were just a few positive comments from the members. Not just from Area 35 members. When I called the immediate past Region 11 advisor, DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali, he said, Inshallah, I will be there. When I contacted the PQD, District 20 PQD, DTM Alifia said, I will be there to support you. And when I contacted DTM Khalid Abdallah, the District 20 Club Growth Director, before even finishing the sentence, he said, done. This shows how we all as Toastmasters, no matter if they're working on the district or in region or even club or area, we're all here to encourage, engage, and empower each other. I would like to say something. All the effort that Area 35 members and of course the district members who are all here with us today. Is highly appreciated by all of us. So fellow Toastmasters, let's all together encourage, engage, and empower. It's not just a theme, it's lifestyle. And now it's the time to call the Toastmaster of the day, the leader of the ship. She is a Toastmaster for a couple of years, but before being Toastmaster, she's a mother of two. A commerce graduate, she grew up in Bahrain and she loves to read, crochet, and gardening. A Toastmaster for the last 8 years. And she's the past Sergeant at Arms, Treasurer, VP Membership, VP Education, President of Angels Toastmasters Club, and one of the past Area 13 directors. She's a former club coach, and now she's the current club president for Alasima Female Toastmasters Club. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster of the Day, Distinguished Toastmaster Munira Mohammed.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster DTM Zahra. I really appreciate your wonderful introduction of me. Good evening, fellow Madam Area Director, dignitaries, and fellow Toastmasters. Good evening once again and welcome to our Area 35 joint meeting. Joint meetings are a rare and unique opportunity to meet, greet, and bond with our fellow Area 35 members. And in Area 35, we have 3 culturally diverse clubs consisting of Alasima Female Toastmasters Club with a majority of Bahraini women, Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters Club, which is a bilingual club with Tamil members, and Filipino Professional Organization Toastmasters, Bahrain Toastmasters Club, which is a club for Filipino professionals. I believe mostly teachers, right? So this is a great opportunity for all of us to bond. And the best way to bond is with the joint meeting. With our theme, we engage, we encourage, we empower. Now, engagement, encouragement, and empowerment doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of good leadership skills to ensure that the people we are working with feel as if they are free to make decisions and take actions with autonomy. Here, I have some simple steps that we can use to increase encouragement, engagement, and empowerment in our organization. First of all, we can start with giving our subordinates or our peers the opportunities to demonstrate and strengthen their leadership skills. Not just a few, but all of them equally. Tell them wholeheartedly all that they are capable of achieving. That is engaging, that is encouraging also. Provide regular update on the progress that they are making. If they are doing good, keep on telling them you're doing great. Come on, you can do better. You have to keep on encouraging, engaging, and keep them lively. And encourage and enable personal development. Make sure that they're using all of their talents to do their job. Back them up when they use the power that you have given them. Make sure that you've got their back. No matter what they do, you will support them. Reward successful results and recognize good efforts. Now, whatever they do, everyone needs to be appreciated. So appreciation is another very important part of good leadership. Give them their space. Don't always spoon feed them, just give them their space, let them make their own decisions. Review and revise policies that may be hindering empowerment. If there are something bad that's happening that's not actually empowering, you can just revise those policies and, you know, bend and, what do you say, be more flexible if it helps the organization. And of course, help them pursue paths that reflect their talent. Now, for example, our Mariam is a web designer. If I tell her to do something else, she might not be as of the public relations manager of Area 35, because she is a really capable PR manager. So that's an example of helping them pursue paths that reflect their talent. And last but not the least, create an environment where possibility of failure doesn't create fear. They should not, all our subordinates, the members that we're working with should not feel that, oh my God, I'm going to fail, so I don't want to do this. That's the main reason that people don't take up roles. You know, they're just scared that they might fail somewhere. So just tell, it's okay, failure is not a problem. We should always try. So that's how we get them to participate in contests, or take up roles as chairperson of a contest, or as education, anything. In all the roles, we need to engage, encourage, and empower. And this is the basic theme that we are, as Area 35, is going with. Now today, we have a lot of dignitaries who have graced us with their presence. See here. DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali is here. Yes, okay. Our first dignitary is the immediate past Region 11 advisor. He is the past director of District 20, when it used to be comprised of 7 countries, making it the largest district in the world at the time. I remember we had a great time at DTAC 2017. It was memorable, truly memorable event. He has held almost all ExCom roles, and he is also champion speaker when, in his own right, when he used to contest, he used to be a champion speaker. And another thing that I remember about DTM Ali Shahbaz is that he was a PQD when I was president at Angels. And I remember him mentioning that he's really passionate about horse riding. That is a very unique skill, and I must say I envy you. So please welcome our immediate past Region 11 advisor, DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali, to share a few words.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster of the day, Munira. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Great. Unfortunately, I cannot switch on my camera because I'm driving. And as our area director already mentioned, probably, I don't know if I told her this, but she knows I was committed to other things. And when she sent me the notice to attend today, I just said, yes, I will come there. Happy to see our district leaders. I'm not sure if the district director is there, and I don't want to take chances of checking since I'm driving, but DD Muhammad Salim, PQD Alafia Lakrawala, and CGD Khalid, our amazing area director and division area director Zahra, and our division director as well. A very good evening to everybody. This area joint meeting has took me seriously back to past 15 to 16 years. And you will very soon see a post in the Facebook. When I joined the meeting today, I just caught of an old picture which reminded me, because I am attending the meeting today, you will see the Facebook post very soon in the account. And Ramon Engel, who is there, he was the president of my club those days. So I got a picture where me and Ramon are together, and I'm going to post it in another 10-15 minutes on Facebook. The beauty about area joint meetings, it has a lot of significance, at least for me, because when I go back almost 16 to 17 years, it was not an easy task every time to meet the division, meet people at the division events or district events. Those days we were 8 countries, and to meet people from other countries once a year was a task. To fly sometimes to Jordan, to Oman, to Dubai. But we used to enjoy the area gatherings so much. It was so important to us. 4 or 5 clubs coming together, lot of friendship, a lot of networking, and we used to enjoy among ourselves. We used to share ideas. There used to be area level trainings, workshops done at area level. So today, attending this meeting, which our area director has conducted, reminds me back of those days, the synergy which we had at the area meetings. I would only request this process to continue. I thank our area director Zahra to come up with such an important event, because if people don't know each other among 4 or 5 clubs, if their bond is not strong, how will the division build itself, and how will the district build itself? So it's a very good job done. Even if it is 1 hour, 2 hours get together, some workshop pulled in there to make people enhance their skills, it's wonderful. So thanks a lot for having me here. This provoked me to make a post today on Facebook, and I hope all those on my account will enjoy that one picture which I found because of this area gathering. Thank you very much for having me. Have a nice rest of the evening. Over to you, TM Modi.
Thank you, DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali. We are indeed honored by your presence. I'm sorry. Our next speaker, dignitary, is a physiotherapist by profession. She believes in holistic rehabilitation of her patients. She believes it's the disability that counts and not the disability. At present, she is a senior physiotherapist at Kuwait Hospital. She is the immediate past president of Timber Talkers Club and vice chairperson of DTAC 2020. She won Best Division Director of the Year award in 2017-2018 and was second runner-up in the International Speech of Division E. Another thing that I know about her is that she is into yoga and Pilates, and most inspiring is, or engaging and empowering is, she's a weightlifter. That's amazing. So don't just think that because she's so skinny, if you just blow, she'll blow away. No, she is a very strong person. She can actually lift weights. So please welcome our District 20 Program Quality Director, DTM Alifia Laktawala, to give us her address.
Thank you, DTM Munira. Now, that is something which I never share with anybody. I don't know, how did you come to know about the weightlifting bit? I need to know from where did you get this particular information. So let me take a guess. Is it Tabassum? No. Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. A warm good evening to our immediate past region advisor, DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali, our CGD, DTM Khalid Abdullah, Area 35 Director, beautiful DTM Zara Yusuf, and the presidents and the vice president, or rather the council of Area 35, and various members of Area 35 today. Good evening. It's definitely a great initiative by your area director to get you all on board and understand and know each other, because I always believe that, every club has a different vibe. and we learn from each other. So maybe during this time when you all are having fun, you all will learn from each other, imbibe each other's good values. Maybe every club has a different way of practicing certain things in the club that you all can inherit it, take it back to your club and spread among your members. Now, of lately, I have been writing emails to many club presidents and VP educations where I'm reaching out and giving them that, you know, we need to get 100% pathways enrollment. I think I have been in conversation with DTM Munira regarding Alasima. I have written to Bahrain Panpaalarkal club also, Filipino professional organization. I'm going by alphabetical order, so it might take some time. But what I have noticed that your club has good membership. Then why don't we have 100% pathways enrollment or adoption rate rather for that matter? It's my urge to all you, because y'all are the leaders for this year, the VP educations, the presidents. Let's encourage our members to have that 100% pathways adoption rate. Many members have just enrolled into pathways but have not begun the journey. So we need to encourage them to begin a journey. We have the entire pathways team in place, where members are ready to come and attend your meeting and have you, empower you with the right knowledge when it comes to individual queries of members of pathways. Kindly make use of this opportunity. Kindly make use of these leaders. They are ready to serve you to the best of their ability. Another thing we need to focus is on retention, member retention. One or two clubs, though this area has only 3 clubs, but one of the club has a very minimum membership. So let's strengthen our bonds today. Let that club learn from and get new blood into Toastmasters and support and get new members, retain our members by showing them what is best practices when it comes to any role. We are here to help. We are here to guide. Wherever you all reach out, we are there to support. Back to you, DTM Munira.
Thank you, DTM Ali. And indeed, inshallah, we will be enrolling, having 100% enrollment in pathways soon, inshallah. We'll try our best. Our next dignitary is a member of BAPCO Toastmasters Club and is a current president of Bahrain Advanced Toastmasters Club. He is also a member of St. Paul's Toastmasters Club and maybe many others too, because he's a club growth director. In our inner circle, we call him a Superman because he is there everywhere. And yet he has time for his wife, his children, and his mother, parents, everyone. He loves football, and we can see him always playing football as well. And he's along with that, he has a great passion for leadership and communication, which made him the former Area 9 director, immediate past Division B director, and current District 20 Club Growth Director, to name just a few. He has also done lots of workshops, and he personally, when we deal with him, he just doesn't let you go until he achieves what he wants. So that's something that only he can do, I guess, because he challenges people to. In fact, I owe my DTM to him because he absolutely challenged me to finish my club coach role. And he supported me all the way. So I want to thank you, DTM Khalid Abdullah, and we welcome you once again to Area 35 joint meeting. DTM Khalid Abdullah.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies, DTM Munira Muhammad Ali. Thank you so much for the introduction. What you said, honestly, made me speechless right now. Let me recognize the presence of our immediate past Region 11 advisor, DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali, our PQD, who I just came to know right now that she is also a weightlifter. So I have something now to brag about having a PQD that left weights. So BTM Alifi Alaktawala, that will take me some time to forget this. Area 35 director. Wow, ever shining lady since I came to know her, BTM Zahra Youssef. All the presidents, the 3 presidents, going back, of course, to BTM Munira, Alasima, Ramon, and of course, the Panpaalarkal, Toastmasters, and all of the leaders here around. Good evening. Of course, you would hear more from me very soon, so I'll keep this very short. I love all of the addresses that has been here. I love the positivity. Thank you so much to DTM Zahra for making this happen. I think this is exactly what we need during this time. There is just one question that I would love to ask. Are we enjoying our leadership? Only area director. Okay, I have more now. Showing thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. This is exactly what we want. Thumbs up with a smile. Even our PQD is a bit resistant, but she will also do that soon. Yeah, here we go. Exactly, this is what we need. We really need to enjoy our leadership during such difficult times. We've been through a lot lately, be it in Toastmasters or be it in as a human being. We are being challenged to practice what we all know, what we all been practicing, and show it right now in action, which is leadership. We've been taught by Toastmasters to be really resilient, and this is exactly what we need to do. And just remember from time to the other that you just need to sometimes show thumbs up and smile, because we tend to forget that whatever we are going through, all of the struggles that we go through, all of the hurt family on the journey that we did, and be proud of being Toastmasters. Thank you so much for showing me that you all are true leaders today, for joining hands together with our great area director to make this happen. And let's enjoy our leadership journey, and let's enjoy this beautiful joint meeting. Over to you, Master.
Thank you so much, DTM Khalid, for your wonderful words. Indeed, we enjoy our leadership journey, and it is amazing to meet and greet and bond with each one of you. It's a great opportunity, especially now that it's virtual. We are getting to move, see places and have even international meetings. So, inshallah. So, thank you so much, DTM Khalid. We can now move on to the individual addresses by each one of the club presidents. So I call upon myself to give my address as the Alasima, president of Alasima Female Toastmasters Club. Good evening, dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, Madam Area Director, DTM Zahra, everyone, fellow Toastmasters, fellow club presidents. Good evening once again. If you all don't know about Alasima Toastmasters, it's a club now, and this year we turned 6 years. Alasima Toastmasters Club was chartered in 24th April in 2014 with a base membership of around 40 members. The charter president was Toastmaster Yatrib Yusuf. Alasima Toastmasters is affiliated to the Alasima Society, which believes in the empowerment of Bahraini women by motivating them to become better communicators and leaders. Just last Saturday, they organized a speech contest in which ladies came forward and contested in speech contests. So this is a great way of a society to empower the women that they support. this way we will someday have one of the members, and this is mostly, Alasima is mostly based for Bahraini women, with the exception of me and the Toastmaster Emma. We both are non-Bahrainis. But anyway, I feel we are all gaining a lot from the bonding that we get from Alasima Toastmasters members. This way, we will someday, inshallah, have one of the members become members of parliament, or inspiring ladies, inspiring personalities. For example, our the club mentor of Alasima Toastmasters is DTM Amal Al-Safar, who was I remember seeing her in DTAC 2013. She was a champion in DTAC division contest that year. Division 2013, Division C 2013. And she went on to contest in DTAC. And also she was the first, that year, she was the first Bahraini woman to travel to Antarctica. And later, after just 2 years again, she climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. So this is the kind of inspiration that we are looking up to at Alasima. We have a lot to learn from these ladies. And after I joined Toastmaster, after I joined Alasima as a club coach, I was really inspired by the women that I met there. There are a bunch of mostly teachers. So teachers have the biggest opportunity to grow, to engage, encourage, and empower the young leaders, fellow leaders, all, everybody. So these women are really strong ladies who have a lot of talent within them, and who have in turn inspired me. And as a club coach, I was able to reach my DTM because of them. And also this year, they challenged me to take up as the club president. And it's been an honor so far, and I'm really loving the journey. So with this, I conclude my address. Now we can move on to our next president. He has been living in Bahrain for the last 12 years and works as the division manager of electromechanical division in Al-Dur Contracting Company, Bahrain. He has a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. He has an MBA in project management and an MSc in environment science. Wow. He is a chartered member of Indian Society of Engineers, Bahrain chapter, current treasurer of Adhari Toastmasters Club, Area 35 Club Growth Director. He is also a father of 2 and another devoted member Toastmaster. Please welcome Toastmaster Ramesh Ramakrishnan, the president of Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters Club, to give us his address.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, for the wonderful introduction. As a president of Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmaster Club, I am thanking our area director, DTM Zahra Yusuf, for this wonderful joint meeting, and also our district club growth director, my boss, DTM Khalid Abdullah. This is our second joint meeting. So last meeting we had a 15th joint meeting during last week with the St. Paul's and one more club. So thank you for these wonderful opportunities. Actually, we are here under the theme of engage, encourage, and empower. So we are all following the same, this triple E. So when we follow this triple E with effectiveness, we can get 100% efficiency as a successful result. So we are here in this Toastmaster platform for a learning, and we are always running the meeting fun-filled and end up the meeting with fulfillment. So as a leader, we are always learning and listening each and every day from our experience. So experience is a great teacher. Our founder of Toastmaster Club, Ralph C. Smedley, stated that real communication is impossible without listening. I asked one of the senior DTM, sir, how you are preparing for the public speech? He told me, for the 5 minutes, I am preparing 4 hours preparation. I asked, okay, sir, what about for 15 minutes? He told he will prepare for 2 hours. Then I asked him, for 1 hour speech, he told there is no preparation because for 1 hour we can speak whatever we think. So for a short and sweet speak, we need more preparation. There are one more experience in my Toastmaster club. I got this opportunity to listen these wonderful words. There is one question asked to the senior DTM. You have to use the word continuously 3 times as a sentence. So he got from one of the famous parliamentarian, Indian parliamentarian, his name is Aringer Anna. No words begins with because is a conjunction. So he proved there is a word we can use 3 times within a sentence. So this is the wonder of the public speaking. Here as a Toastmaster, we are not only training ourselves as a public speaking, but also as a great leader by managing the time management, because time is not a gold, because gold can be lost or earned back. But if time lost, it's like a life, we cannot get it back. We are all here as a team of Area 35 team under the patronage of our great leader, DTM Jagara Yusuf. So as a team together, effectively, we will achieve more and more and more. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful address, DTM Toastmaster Ramesh Ramakrishnan. Our next address will be the address from Filipino Professional Organization President. He is an architect who has been practicing in Bahrain since 1993. He is a principal architect at Alia Zayani Architects, the former president of FCT, which is Filipino Club Toastmasters, which is currently not there, but which used to be a very popular club before. I remember it was a very popular club. And he is currently the president of Filipino Professional Organization Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Toastmaster Raymond Angel to address us.
Oh, again, back to Toastmaster. Good evening, Madam Master of Ceremony, Munira, our very strong director, Mr. Khalid Abdullah, and also Mr. Ali, who's maybe listening to his car, and to all the presidents. Nice to join you again in this meeting. And thank you, Madam Area Director Sarah, for doing this. For us, we really need this kind of joint meeting because like COVID, people dying, also our members dying. So this is our problem now with our club because it's a professional club. So most of the professional, they come and go, and we need to run after them just to be our member. Maybe sometimes if you go to other place and you meet some Filipinos professional, just tell them, please join PPO Toastmaster, still alive. And I hope, because we are, this time we are close club, this time now we will try to open the club for meeting because it's difficult for us. But because of your help, inshallah, we will get, we will survive. And with the help of you, I hope. Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you, Toastmaster Raymond Angel. We can now move on to our educational session, to help with which we have a few important role players. First, I would request our grammarian, Toastmaster Ramesh Ramakrishnan, whom we have already introduced, the president of Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters, to please introduce the word of the day and explain his role as grammarian. Toastmaster Ramesh.
Good evening, once again, Master of Ceremony, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day, a victorious word, triumph. Triumph is a noun, a great victory or achievement. The opposite of triumph is defeat. There are so many similar words available for the word triumph. It's be victorious, gain a victory, overcome, overpower, etc. So this word origin from the Greek word triumphos, then it changed it to a Latin word triumphos, then again it went to Old French triomphe. Now it is in the English dictionary as triumph. So I am requesting all our fellow Toastmasters, speakers and role players to use the day as much as possible. I will give the grammarian reports when I am called up by General Evaluator. Thanking you. Back to Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramesh. Next, we have our counter for the day. He is a technical project manager who is a professional smart building and security systems consultant. He has spent the last 18 years of his life working in India, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Bahrain. He is a proud father of 2 and the current member of Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters Club. Please welcome our counter, Toastmaster Jalil Rahman Abdul Rahim, to give us the counters objectives of the counters. Toastmaster.
I hope I'm audible to everyone. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Toastmaster Jalil.
Good evening, Toastmaster Monila. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
A little more, you're a bit low.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster, for the wonderful introduction. A very good evening to Area Director Zahra ma'am and Area Director Khalid Abdullah and fellow Toastmasters. As our senior members said, this club, the Toastmaster, is to build leaders and generate new leaders every day. In order to do that, there are some fine tuners to tune the shapes. I am one of them as an accountant. My responsibility is to note the overused words like and, well, but, so, and you know, and all. And also, I will listen the filter sounds like including a, and also repeated words like I, this means, that means, and all. So I will note down all the speakers speaks, and at the end of the meeting, I will declare the results. Thank you very much.
Now, to keep time for all our activities this evening, we have our timer for the day. She is a web media design student at the Bahrain Polytech. She's in her final year at the Bahrain Polytechnic. And graphic design and animation are her passion. She can do it whenever, she never gets bored with it. And she's also been a member of Alasima Toastmasters Club for the last 3 years. And she was the last Sergeant at Arms. Please welcome Toastmaster Mariam Al-Banai to give us the timers, explain to us the role of the timer today. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. As a timer, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speech, and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left, using the green, yellow, and red backgrounds, which do not specify times remaining. For the speeches, should be 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will change the background to green. I will present it now. I will change into the green. At 6 minutes, I will change the background to yellow. At 7 minutes, I will change the background to red. For the workshop, should be 50 to 20 minute length. At 50 minutes, I will change the background to green. At 70 minutes, I will change the background to yellow. At 20 minutes, I will change it to red. For the presentation, should be 10 to 15 minute length. At 10 minutes, I will change the background to green. And 12 minutes, I will change it to yellow. And at 15, I will change it to red. For the table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow one. And 2 minutes, I will present the red color. For the individual evaluation, I will raise, they have 2 to 3 minutes. At 2, I will show the green. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will show the yellow. At 3 minutes, I will show the red one. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you all so specifically. Now, our first speaker, with this, we are ready to begin our educational session this evening, in which we have one prepared speech, one educational workshop, and another educational presentation by our club growth director. Our first speaker for the day is Toastmaster Anand, who will be evaluated by a member. She has a BSc in architecture from the University of Bahrain. She is currently working as a kitchen designer at Khalifat company in the company. She is a member of Bahrain Society of Engineers, the immediate past president of Alasima Toastmasters Club, and the current VPPR of Alasima Toastmasters Club. She's also the Area 35 Program Quality Director at Toastmasters since 2017. She completed her Competent Communication and Competent Leadership program last year. Before moving on to pathways, she has won second place at the Area 15 International Speech Contest in 2018, and her hobbies are traveling and shopping. Please welcome Toastmaster Bayan Faiz to read out the objectives of Toastmaster Anand's speech. Toastmaster Bayan.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day, DTM Munira, for the lovely introduction. As you mentioned, DTM Munira, that one of my hobbies is traveling. So let us all hope that I can practice it once again very soon.
Inshallah. Yes, inshallah.
Good evening to you all, Toastmasters and leaders. Today I will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Anand. If I am correct, he will be delivering his project for in level 1 in pathways. The main purpose of your project, Toastmaster Anand, is to learn to review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Your speech time is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish you all the best, and I am sure you will try. Back to you, DTM.
The word of the day, triumph. So I also used it. Our first speaker for the day hails from Tamil Nadu, India, and has been a resident of Bahrain for the last 8 years. He's a devoted father, husband and father of 2. He works as a head of department at Exports and Aviation Division at Al Mulla Logistics WLL Bahrain. An engineering graduate, he also has an MBA in International Shipping and Logistics. He is the treasurer of Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters Club and the admin manager of Area 35. Please welcome Toastmaster Anand with his speech titled Effective Team Building. Effective Team Building, Toastmaster Anand Annappan.
Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, not yet. Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, DTM Munira, for the nice introduction, and you are a true and triumph leader. Greetings to immediate past Regional 11 Advisor, DTM Ali Shabazz Ali, District 20 PQD, DTM Alifia Lakwala, District 20 CGD, DTM Khalid Abdullah, and our beloved Area Director, DTM Zara Al Muharek, and President of BPTC, Alasima, and PPO Club. ExCom members, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guest, a warm good evening to one and all. Many things that with the ultimate word, I can do it. I can do miracles. I can even fly. I can do anything. But all times, individuals never get success. Sometimes they may fail. Sometimes you need the support to complete the job on time. Sometimes you need guidance to avoid any delays. Sometimes you need feedback to correct yourself. Sometimes you need motivation to move forward. So you can find all of the things with a single powerful tool called teamwork. What's the meaning of the team word team? Together, everyone achieves more. Team is a group of people with various complementary skills working together towards a common goal. Team generates performance greater than the sum of the performance of its individual numbers. Team members operate with a high degree of trust, accountability, and interdependence. Team members create synergy with a strong sense of mutual commitment. There is a famous saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I would like to share a very thrilling and historical moment with you all. It's nothing but to make it more curious. There was a ICC 2020 World Cup final match happening between India and Pakistan in 2007, which I want to recall now. This match witnessed how a team leader effectively built his team towards success. The Indian team had won the inaugural match in a thrilling nail-biting match against Pakistan by 5 runs. India batted first and they scored 157 runs, losing 5 wickets. And Pakistan scored 152 and lost all their wickets in 19.3 overs, where 3 balls left. You know what happened? The last over is the game changer. In that crucial situation, the Indian captain has to take a firm decision in giving the last over to a bowler. Everyone's choice was Harbhajan Singh or Yusuf Pathan, but the last over was given to Johinder Sharma. Captain Dhoni believed in the new player of his team and trusted him, even he knows it's a big risk at this very important and crucial match. He believed in his member and he motivated him to just play a cool match. Finally, he succeeded by planning the bowling and fielding strategy perfectly, where he expected that batsman will hit the ball and took the final wicket. Here, as a captain or a team leader, he proves he knows about his team members' strength and weakness. He built his team according to his strategy and make his team a championship. There is one more famous saying by Michael Jordan: talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championship, where we are seeing the example. Here is an illustration of a company situation which we all experience, very common in our working environment. There's a definite workload, many challenges to overcome and goals to be achieved. Who will help you to get there? Here we can see a performer. He knows where to go, what to do. He is really pushing. He takes full responsibility of his job and thereby helps the organization tremendously. Next, we can see a highly effective doer. He has immense willingness to work, learn, and improve. With correct guidance and training, he will be a future performer. Next, we can see a less effective doer. He is somewhat willing to help. However, his contribution is not making much difference to the overall result. Next, we can see a potential trouble source. He goes up and down. He alternates between helping and destroying. His influence makes the work harder and less predictable for others. He is a big threat to the team. Next, we can see a suppressive person. He is another big threat for any organization. He is very dangerous and actively trying to destroy the operation, but often trying to hide his deeds by use of a nice social mask. We should learn to precisely differentiate between productive and destructive people, especially the suppressive person, if undetected, is very dangerous threat to any organization. It helps our team get more safe, stable, and productive. Team leader or a captain should detect and understand the difference in people before it's too late. Now, what's the key factors helps in building a team? So team building mainly focus on how you are setting and maintaining the team objectives and standards where everyone follows. Involving the team as a whole in the achievement of objectives, maintaining the unity among the team members, communicating efficiently with the team. This is very important. Where communication fails, there is a lot of failure to happen. Consulting the team. So whatever members, before taking any decisions, whatever decision you take, make sure you consult with everyone and take the opinion of everyone in your team. So with this, I would like to conclude by saying, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is success. As leaders, we should make sure we engage our team, we encourage our team so that we can empower together. Thanks for this wonderful opportunity to present this topic in this excellent and triumph meeting organized by Area 35. Thank you all. Have a good day. control back to TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful speech, Toastmaster, about effective team building. This is exactly the topic that we as leaders need to know and need to always ponder about, because there are lots of people in an organization. Many are the ones who really engage, empower, and encourage the members, while others might be a burden. So it's important that all of us work together as a team to take the club or organization forward. So thank you, Toastmaster Anand, for the wonderful speech. Now we can move on to our second speaker, who is going to deliver a much needed informational workshop. She is a computer teacher with a bachelor's in PR and advertising and a master's in business management. She is also another one of the charter members of Alasima Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Toastmaster Rima Abu Idris to tell us on how to give effective evaluation. Toastmaster Rima Abu Idris, evaluate to motivate.
Thank you, Toastmaster Munira. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me share the presentation first. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Madam of Ceremony, dear Toastmasters, honorable guests, good evening to you all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to give you some tips about the role of the evaluator and how we can evaluate to motivate. Let's move on. What is the evaluation benefit a speakers by? It will provide him or her with immediate feedback. It will offer methods for improvement, and it will build and maintain self-esteem. An evaluation is an opinion, nothing more. The opinion should mention the efforts on you, what the speaker did well, the areas where the speaker could improve, and specific recommendations for improvements. Members support each other through evaluation and encourage speakers to continue practicing and learning. Members who receive thoughtful evaluation feel hard and become motivated to improve. When giving an evaluation, you have to approach each speech with honesty while remaining positive. You have to pay attention to the speaker's goal for improvement, for self-improvement. You have to evaluate the speakers, does and not what is the speaker or who the speaker is. Report what you see, hear and feel, and as a member speaks. Deliver an evaluation is an excellent way to practice and demonstrate your speaking skills. Let's move on. How to evaluate effectively. First of all, before the speech, you have to review the objectives, go for the speaker, and review the evaluation guidelines for a particular project, and approach the speaker to discuss the objectives for their speech. So before the speech, before the meeting, you have to go to the speaker and get the evaluation form and what is the objectives for his or her speech. Then personalize your language. Before giving your evaluation, put yourself in the position of the speaker. Use I phrase and stay away from phrases you didn't, you should have, you failed to. Please personalize your language while delivering your evaluation. Then, to encourage improvement, you should use I believe, my reaction was, I suggest. Always be motivated. Evaluate the speech, not the person. Always keep your main purpose in mind, to support, help, and encourage the speaker. Don't assess personal qualities, only assess actions related to the speech. Last, promote self-esteem. Motivate and inspire the speaker to deliver another speech by giving sincere praise and constructive suggestions on what they can improve. Always end your evaluation with positive feedback. Last, your evaluation. How we can deliver the evaluation. You have 2 to 3 minutes. In this 2 to 3 minutes, your evaluation will be divided into 3 parts. First, introduction. You should start with thanking the speaker for her or his effort. You can tell her what you like about the speech. Then you move to the body, good points and points to be improved. You have 2 types of things you can do in this part. Either you will start with the good points, then move to point to be improved as the suggestions, or you can use the sandwich approach, where suggestions for improvement is sandwiches between 2 positive comments. Remember, you will evaluate the speech according to 2 main points: how the speaker's delivery, eye contact, clear voice, vocal variety, body language, then the speech itself. Does it meet the objectives? Was it well organized? Body introduction, body and conclusion. You have to, for example, you will say your opinion was catchy. It's better to add a personal story, quote at the end, and so on and on. At the conclude, you have to summarize all your key points. You have to, a summary is very important while delivering the evaluation. So let me repeat it and sum it up. Before the speech, you have to take, before the meeting, sorry, you have to take the guidelines for your evaluation. You have to take the evaluation form. Then what you have to personalize yours, don't personalizing your evaluation, starting with thanking for the efforts, then moving to the good points and points to be improved. Either you start with the good points, then moving to the points to be improved, or you can sandwich them. And you have to sum up all the things you need to say, okay? And now I will show you some example of an evaluation. I hope it will be beneficial. And after that, we can chat if you have any question in this.
Toastmaster Rima, I can't hear what he's saying, so I'm not sure if the others they can.
No, I cannot hear as well.
What? لا.
Toastmaster Rima, we can't hear you.
الغبية تبعدي.
Toastmaster Rema, can you please share the video with computer sound so that we can hear, because we are not able to hear anything.
Oh. Okay. Why didn't say from the beginning? Sorry. Okay, I'll do it again.
That's fine.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Evaluator, and especially Roxy Seymour. Your speech was titled "In Case of an Emergency," and it came in at a time of 6 minutes and 29 seconds. Now, this sounds quite long, But when you think about it, because you kept making jokes throughout the speech, it didn't even feel that long. And it kept me captivating throughout the entire thing. So well done on that. Now let's start off with some general comments. We have over here use of notes. You looked at your notes 0 times, and that's very impressive because it tells me that you knew what you were talking about and that you did more than 2 hours of research. So I'm very impressed with that. Right, the humor, I've already mentioned it, but you put in plenty of jokes. So the audience never zoned out. You were always in the zone, understanding what was happening. And now let's move on to structure. Now, your opening, it was interesting. I'll give you credit for that. But here's something you could do. There's something called the 10-second rule, all right? It's when you're writing a speech. And in the first 10 seconds of your speech, you have to grip the audience's attention. So you start off with a joke, something funny. Your joke came in at 12 seconds, maybe just push it a little bit earlier, and it would have made the 10-second mark. So almost there, just work a little bit on the timing. All right, now we go into body language. This is where there were 2 problems. Firstly, the eye contact. Now I was sitting on that side, and I felt like you were only looking down the middle. So in the future, just look this way and look that way, and that way your audience feels, they all feel involved, you know? And the second thing was your body movements. So you moved just here and back. But in the future, see all these people, they felt left out. So walk this way and go, so, you know what? This is what I wish you could have done. And come this side and say, brilliant speech. All right. Then the second thing, or the other problem that was there, is that even though you were moving and you're making hand movements, body movements, they weren't meaningful. So for example, one of the things you could have done is maybe introduce your speech over here. And as you're introducing your guide, since it is the most important part of your speech, and something that you created, you could come to the middle in front of everyone and speak about your guide. So that way, every movement you make is meaningful, it has impact, and the audience will never, ever, ever forget you. And let's go into voice. Voice, very good. A little bit monotone, but that only comes with practice. And then the last recommendation would be just use a pause. You see what I did there? I used a pause there. So, that's the idea. So, for example, when you said the apocalypse, and then you just continue the speech, that's the problem that happens when you know your speech too well. So maybe in the future, just use a pause. Say, the apocalypse. Let it sink in. So I would like to, ready for the cheesy joke, see more of that. Thank you. I'd just like to, in conclusion, just summarize it. Very well researched, you're very passionate about your topic, little use of notes, almost good eye contact. Recommendations, just make use of the left and right sides of the stage, move a little bit, and use pauses. Thank you.
Sorry for the technical issue. I didn't notice it before. Now you have any questions before I move it up with the Madam of Ceremony? Then I can hand it over to Madam of Ceremony, Toastmaster Munira. DTM Munira, sorry. DTM Munira, are you there? DTM Munira?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Thank you for the really wonderful informational speech on a presentation, on a workshop, on evaluation, Toastmaster. We really needed it. And here, once again, we have to move on. We have to finish our meeting on time, and we are running late. So we can move on to our next speaker, who is none other than our District 20 Club Growth Director, with his speech. Focus on the members, not the numbers. Focus on the members, not the numbers. TTM Khalid Abdullah. TTM Khalid Abdullah. Focus on the members, not the numbers.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies. And thanks for the previous two speakers. I don't know whether they'll really match Toastmaster Anand or Toastmaster Rima's presentations, beautiful presentations. The question that I would love, I like to ask questions when I first start my presentation. So let me just throw this question and see how many in here are attentive before I start the presentation. Why? Great, Mr. President. Do you remember the reason why you joined Toastmasters? Yeah? Too many reasons? One reason? Show of hand, 1, 2. No one, no two. Okay, great. Can see hands raised, round. Okay, I will definitely try now to remind you of that moment. What I will be presenting here is not at all magic or something new that you never heard of. It is something familiar to most of us around. But what we need to do, and that's where the magic comes, is you have to take whatever I will say here and try to make sense of it into your current situation in the club. Before I move on, let me just look at the timer and try to pin the timer. I don't see the timer. Can I hear something from the timer so I can?
Yeah, shall I start recording?
All right, there you go. And I pinned you. Thank you, Toastmaster Maria. Great. Do you remember this face? Maybe not exactly how you looked like, or how did we look like when we joined Toastmaster, but it is a familiar face. We all were looking at the mic, not sure whether this is exactly what we want to do or not. But definitely, most of us joined Toastmasters to become better public speaker, right? And that's where the mic is. So we joined, all of us joined because of that. We joined, we wanted to transform from the person on my left to the person on my right. Many of us succeeded, all of us are learning, and whichever person you are referring to here, it's all relative. So some of us feels like, well, we are right now on the right-hand side. Some of us feel like, well, we are all still products in the making. So why we joined Toastmasters? We joined Toastmasters to overcome fear of public speaking, to gain some confidence, socializing and networking. I have so many Toastmasters who said, well, your Toastmasters meeting are really tasty because they come for the dinner. But now we don't have dinner anymore. But yeah, many of the Toastmasters come and join us for networking. Leadership. The presence of all of you today is an example of your leadership. And this is exactly what you are here for. Self-development. We want to improve. We want to become a better version of ourselves. And that's why we joined Toastmasters. Why do we stay in Toastmasters? And for this, I would stop my presentation so I can see your faces. Why do we stay in Toastmasters? In one word. Anyone? Why do you stay in Toastmasters? One word.
Commitment.
Commitment. Only one knows that she's staying in Toastmaster because of commitment.
Interest.
Interest. Toastmaster Bayan, what did you say?
Networking.
Networking. Toastmaster Ramon. Why are you in Toastmasters? I can't hear you. Okay, I can
Self-development.
your expression, self-development. So it is more or less.
Yeah, okay.
More or less same reasons. The main reason is self-discovery. We discover something new in Toastmasters about ourselves every single day. Self-development, I heard it. Having fun. We're having fun in Toastmasters. That's why we're still saying Toastmasters. Expand on networking. So it's not just networking. We would love to share and know more people. And that's why we have joint meeting. Low cost for benefit. Yes, Toastmasters is the cheapest looking at the return of investment. Opportunities for leadership. There are various opportunities, be it in the club, area, district, and so on. And that's why we stay in Toastmasters. Then why do members leave? Why do we have members leaving our clubs? Lack of interest. Some feel, well, this is not the spark that I used to have, so I'm leaving. Expectation gap. We have too many of our members who join, but then after a while they feel, well, this is not what I paid or joined for. No mentoring, indeed. In our district, we have 48% of members who are yet to join Toastmasters. These are new members, and that's an indication of lack of mentorship. Politics. Yeah, that's part of life. Can I just remind everyone to mute themselves, because I can hear some noise a little bit. So thank you for that. So politics, it's a matter of same as everywhere else in life, we have and confronted with politics. Personal reasons, and this list goes on and on. We had so many lovely Toastmasters and senior Toastmasters who left the country, and that's why they discontinued their Toastmaster journey. So that's the golden question. From interested members to lost interest members. How do we know if members are interested to stay? And I will again stop my share to see the faces. How do we know that members are interested to stay?
Participation.
They attend regularly.
They attend regularly.
Participation in everything.
Participation.
Pay membership dues.
Pay membership dues.
Ask questions.
Ask questions.
Participate in some functionaries.
That's all wonderful reasons to stay. So let me just go back to the presentation. Now what you said are all indicators, of course, for us to stay. And that's why I always say, and that's the title of this workshop or presentation, let's focus on the members and not the numbers. May I remind you to mute yourself, please, if you forgot to mute yourself, because I still hear the same noise. Now, for those who are not familiar with the dashboard, this is exactly my life on a daily basis. I observe and look at this dashboard on a daily basis, especially after 2:30, because the dashboard would be updated by then. And I look at numbers, especially when you are in the district level. You will not be able to see the members like what I'm looking all over right now. And I always remind myself, what is happening with those members who are not renewing? What really went wrong? And I keep on celebrating each number that I get. And I keep on reminding myself, and this is exactly what I'm here for today, to remind you as well. We sometimes think, well, we need to have 8 members to get 2 DCPs, or maybe we need to get 8 members to be active club. But what does that figure mean to the members that you have? Let me remind you of the Toastmasters Club mission, which we sometimes forget or get used to, and not think of the meaning behind that great statement. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience. You remember the first or the second slide where we are transforming from the shy or inconfident person to the person that we want to go for. And that's all goes because of the club atmosphere, the positive learning experience that we have in the club. And we all grow because of the support of the members all around us. And that gives us the empowerment to develop our communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I will put 2 underline under self-confidence and personal growth. What do you see in this picture? Anyone?
It's
Focus.
Focus.
Magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
Long journey.
Long journey. That's too deep. Long journey. I love it.
Concentrate.
Concentrate.
It's a long way.
Long way. This
Wider vision.
Destination.
Aim.
Destination. Aim. Let me give you the word that I am looking at. Vision.
Vision. Oh.
Yeah, I said wider vision.
Oh, sorry, then I could not hear it. Widen your vision. So you know where the magic happens? When the vision of the members or when the vision of the club becomes the vision of the members. We all join Toastmasters, but we get busy in life and we sometimes forget the main reason for joining Toastmasters. Yes, it might show as an indicator that I participate in club contests, so I'm happy. Or I participate or join meetings, I'm happy. It does not guarantee that the vision that I have initially when I joined Toastmasters is the current vision that I have right now, which should be in line with the club. And that's where I have my list. How do we keep members interested? We need to define members' needs, which is the vision that you just seen currently. We need to ask them, just ask the members and not the numbers. Ask the members, why are you here in Toastmasters? Help me help you. Tell me, what would you want in here in Toastmasters? What is your target by the end of the term? Show the big picture. Yes, we have also responsibilities toward the district, toward the area. We have DCPs to follow, but just try to make meaning of the numbers to your members. Tell them, why do we have the 10 DCPs? What does it mean to the club performance? And what does it mean to them? The link of their vision to the club vision is where the spark happens, is where the triumph happens. What's your unique offering? What is different in Alasima Toastmaster Club that I might have to join instead of joining BPOB or Panpaalarkal Toastmaster Club? What is your unique offering to your members to make them stay? Recognition. We live and we stay in Toastmasters because of recognition. How many of us finishes a presentation or finishes a speech, and then we always have this sense of whether we did well or not, validation. We want to be recognized for our performance. If elevate the fun factor, yes, we need to have fun in all of our meeting and treasure the relationship. We have our own family at home, but we always should remember the extended family of Toastmasters. So if we have those key factors, trust me, we would be able to retain members. So what do we do and help us attract lost members? I call myself a proud division director of having Alasima Toastmaster Club and BPOB last year. And we all, both of us, or all of us, struggled in attracting lost members. I have so many stories, but maybe the time would not allow me to do it. But you both of your club are examples of successful clubs that you managed to come from zero to now to this joint meeting. Follow up. We need to really follow up on the lost members that we have. We need to use our emotional intelligence. Let's not go call members just to say, well, please join us in our meeting. Let's just tell them, how are you doing, especially during such pandemic? Use your emotional intelligence before you remind the lost members about Toastmasters. Understand the reasons behind leaving. That's very critical part of learning. Feedback. What happened? What went wrong? The expectation gap. We need to know why did they leave before we just ask them to join back. Relive past memories. This is very important. We need to remind them of the reasons of the decision that they had first taken of joining Toastmasters. And with that, we need to understand their needs. And with this, we can devise a plan to get them back to our clubs. So someone might ask, what should I do right now? I heard things that are familiar to me. Maybe it is a reminder for me, but what should we do? And I'll leave you with this photo to read. Sometimes you must pause and reflect before you can move forward. It's a long journey, and we are all here together in that long journey. But at times, the vision for our path becomes a little bit blurry. So we need to sit down and just reflect. Is that what we are here for? How we can continue? And we need to remember, where did we start and how far we came? And that's exactly what is needed currently in this pandemic and in this difficult situation. We need to reflect. We've been through a lot, and we are that far currently. We just need to see what's in front and relive our vision. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, and I hope that you benefited from this workshop. And we're all here that we can definitely move forward in this leadership, long leadership path, and enjoy it. Enjoy all of the obstacles and enjoy the leadership journey. And over to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, DTO Khalid. It was a really informational and thought-provoking presentation by you, especially knowing that, members indeed focus on the members and not the numbers, because each and every organization, each and every member is important, not just a few, not just the senior ones, not just the new ones. All the members have to be given equal importance. So inshallah, we should try to practice this in all our organizations. Thank you so much to DTM Khalid. We will now move on to our next session, which is the table topic session. And our table topic session is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Naganathan Ramu, who is a professional mechanical engineer working as a senior project engineer at HVAC. He's a proud father of two who has been a resident of Bahrain since 2013, and before that in Abu Dhabi and India. His hobbies are traveling to historical places and listening to music. He's also the current club secretary of Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Toastmaster Naganathan Ramu to conduct our table topic session.
Good evening, TMOD. Actually, I'm not going to conduct a table topic. I'm going to evaluate only. So,
okay. Oh, yes.
We'll conduct the table topic.
To evaluate the table topic session. Sorry. Our table topic session is going to be conducted by Toastmaster Shaktivel Kandaswamy, who is an engineering graduate working at the Bahrain Airport Company. His hobbies are listening to music, swimming, and cycling. He resides in Bahrain with his lovely family, and his wife is also a Toastmaster, Tamil Selvi, and she is the Division I PR manager. Please welcome Toastmaster Shaktivel Kandaswamy to conduct our table topic session. I'm truly sorry for the error. Toastmaster Shaktivel.
Thank you, TMOD, DTM Munira Muhammad, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Good evening to all. One of the most exciting portion of the Toastmaster meeting is the table topic session. The main objective is to challenge members to their prompt communication skills to effectively think on their feet by answering unrehearsed questions. Table topic is specifically designed to develop for essential communication skills, listening, thinking, organizing, speaking. Your response must be at least 1 minute. 1 minute is the minimum time, 1.5 minutes is the target time, and 2 minutes is the maximum time. Let's get started. Who want to be the first? Please raise your hand.
I'll start.
Okay.
One is looking.
I will start with number 3. This question is already assigned to DTM Khalid Abdullah, D20 Club Growth Director.
How did you know that my lucky number is 3?
Do you think women are more empowered than men?
Thank you, table topic masters. That's really lovely question. Do I think women are more empowered than men? Let me tell you my own experience, and this is, I think, a good opportunity to reflect on what happened. The last day of last term, I had a message from Toastmaster Bayan saying, Toastmaster of DTM College, we will not be able to renew Alasima Toastmaster Club this term. I don't see any more interest among the members. And I remember just one thing. I said, fine, it's a really big loss, but tell me your decision in an hour from now. If you can't, we would just step in and change the name of the club to something else. And I remember that moment. In 1 hour time, the president of the club, by then Toastmaster Bayan, came to me and she said, well, Toastmaster Khalid, we would be renewing our membership because the ladies that we have did not want to lose the name of Alasima. And since then, the empowerment, I saw the empowerment with my own bare eyes. From a Toastmaster club that was about to close to a distinguished Toastmaster club, to a club that I am proud to be once called the division director for this club. So if you see this and you don't call this women empowerment, what else women empowerment is? Please give a big round of applause for the example of leaders of women empowerment to Alasima ladies.
Thank you very much, DTM Khalid Abdullah. Now, second question, any interested participants, volunteers, please feel free, raise your hand, please. Okay, second question, I want to ask with DTM Alifia, ma'am.
I think she left, she's not around.
Yeah, she's not here.
Okay, ma'am. DTM Sahara, ma'am. Please pick any number, ma'am. Except 3.
1.
How do you encourage yourself to keep going in hard times?
We encourage, we engage, we empower. Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, good evening to you all. We all went through, let's say, hard times in our life journey. But for me personally, what I really like to do, what I really like to encourage myself with, number 1, inspiring quotes. I do collect lots of quotes, and I do have a jar that whenever I feel, let's say, bad or sad, or someone did something to me and I'm not in a good mood, then I will choose one and read from it. The second thing, you all know You all know my story in London with my students. So I was really depressed. I was really feeling bad and I was about to cry. And I received a message from one of the Toastmasters. And this person is with us in this meeting. It was a shorty clip about women. And I was walking and listening to this shorty clip until today. I do have this shorty clip with all the motivational words about women. So these are the things that I encourage myself with, and inspirational quotes and maybe videos. So, and I would like to encourage you all, ladies and gentlemen, to use these quotes, prepare a jar, write quotes, inspiring quotes, and use it to inspire yourself, to encourage yourself, and to push yourself to achieve better. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Sorry, Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, ma'am. DTM Zagra, ma'am. Next question, I would like to ask TM Rajamanikam. Can you please pick any number 2, 4, and 5?
4.
What one decision in your life would you like to go back and change?
Let me pin the timer. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, in my life, the career has to change. Something around the field of engineering. I used to tell my father I will study computer science, but my father that time nobody will listen. No, so we enter into electrical engineering. So, but now I started my career last 2 years back to my dream goal, computer science engineering. So I'm pursuing my PhD. That is the one challenge I would have changed myself before, because our dreams should be fulfilled in our career. So that is the only challenge I could change. And of course, everyone will think, no, we could have a decent, another beautiful wife. So for me is second challenge. This is my challenge. Over to Table Topic Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajamanikam. My next question, I would like to ask PM Ramon Angel. Can you please select number 2 or 5?
5.
What would make life more wonderful to you?
Again?
What would make life more wonderful to you?
Oh, that's a very nice question. You know, one of the best and wonderful things happen in our life is to have our breath still okay. Why people are, Yeah, people are scared because every day they are around 300 or now it's becoming more, 700 a day victim of coronavirus. So having a wonderful, we call it life, very wonderful to us. And we should be thankful for that. Back to you. I think we don't have time now.
Thank you, PM Ramon Angel. The last question, anyone interested? Want to participate? Please raise your hand.
I think because we're running out of time, shall we skip the last question if you don't mind, Toastmaster?
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Sure. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you to everyone who participated. I will return the control to TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shaktivel, for the really well conducted table topic session. Now we will move on to another very important session in Toastmasters, which is the evaluation session, which will be conducted by the president of Filipino Professional Organization Club Toastmasters, Toastmaster Raymond Angel. Please welcome Toastmaster Raymond Angel.
Oh, good evening again. Hello, Toastmaster. Thank you, Madam Master of Ceremony. I will not make my speech long because I'm watching as a general evaluator. I'm observing everything. From the time we log in and receiving in, I want to call now this first for the. Let's go first with the loan evaluator. We have only one loan evaluator today, right?
Yes.
Okay. May I call TM Bayan Fayez to evaluate TM Anan Palinatan.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmasters, and guests. Today, evaluating Toastmaster Anand, who just delivered his speech and researching the topic. First of all, congratulations, Toastmaster Anand, for the well-chosen, well-researched, and well-presented speech. You triumphed today. I will be evaluating your speech in two parts. The first part is the good points and the points that need to be improved or the room of improvement. Let us start with the good points. First, I like the topic you chose, the effective team building, which is a topic that all of us need in our lives, and every one of us, I'm sure, interested in it. Also, the way you started your speech, I can do it, I can fly. This is a very strong and powerful sentence to start your speech and make your audience interact with you and attract you to your speech. Also, it is very good that you made a PowerPoint presentation, especially in a topic or a speech that needs to be researched. So the PowerPoint presentation gives you your ideas and our ideas very connected to each other. So well done for doing a PowerPoint presentation, Toastmaster. Also, in the presentation, you use different visual aids. You use pictures, mind maps, and videos. You use different visual aids. It showed that you did a great research and you try to connect these ideas or communicate them to your audience in different ways. also used a story, which is a point that I always try to use and encourage others to use stories in their speeches. Although it is a research speech, but using a story always connects you with your audience very easily and very smoothly. You can communicate your idea and let them reach your audience. However, there is always rooms of improvement. Today, I have 2 points for you, Toastmaster Anand. The first one is your vocal variety. I like that you know your speech and you can communicate it very smoothly, but I will suggest for you that using vocal variety to raise your voice or lower your voice, depending on the situation, especially in your show, when the team wins or when the team loses, of course, the voice should be different here. The second point is using pauses in your speech, especially in two parts of your speech. The first one is in the beginning. You can say, I can do it, and pause. I can fly, but I'm capable. Having pauses will allow your audience absorb your ideas easily and understand them when you stop and let them recognize it very easily and very strongly. And the second part is also in the story you told about India Club. It is always recommended to either divide it into parts or to have small pauses in between the sentence so we can understand it easily and absorb it very easily. However, you did a great job, Toastmaster Anand. You chose a very great topic and you presented very well. Well done, and I look forward to hear more speeches from you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
That's a wonderful evaluation, TM Bayan Fayez. And of course, to help me with that, help me with my team. You know, one of the partner from the start at the end is the timer. So let's call on our timer to help me with the timing of our program. Let's welcome TM Marian Albanay for the timer.
Hello, Toastmaster Rahman. For the speeches, Toastmaster Ali was qualified 6 minutes. Toastmaster Rima for the workshop, she is not qualified as she was 11 minutes and 48 seconds. For DTM Khaled, he is not qualified with 60 minutes. For cable topic, DTM Khaled and DTM Zahra and Toastmaster Raja and Toastmaster Ramoon is all qualified. For the evaluator, Toastmaster Bayan is not qualified. She passed the limit is 4 minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Madam Marian. And also in my teammate, let's call the grammarian, which is, I think, very important to the triumph of this meeting. Let's welcome TM Ramesh Ramakrishnan.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today, meeting went triumph. The word used by our speakers and role players are Toastmaster Bayan used one time, DTM Munira used one time, Toastmaster Anand used start of his speech and end of his speech 2 times. Toastmaster Raman used one time. In table topic, no one used the word of the day. And Instead of word of the day, most of the people used team. So we have a strong team today. That's one of the good news. And only one recommendation as a grammarian, it's at the end of the meeting, I will declare the result. It is not, instead we have to tell, I will provide the report when general evaluator called me. This is my observation, and back to general evaluator. Thank you.
That's a fantastic evaluation on the grammarian. And of course, another theme for me is the up counter, which is also, I have another, from the start of my speech, I have already, it must be counted also. Let's welcome to our up counter, TM Jalil Rahman.
Thank you, Team Raman. Counter TM Anand, he used a 3 times and repeated words next 4 times. TM Rima Abu Idris used a 4 times. And DTM Khalid Abdullah, he didn't use any repeated words. For the table topic, TM Rajamanikam used a 3 times, 3 times. Raman used 2 times a. Again, table topic, DTM Khalid didn't use any repeated words. For the evaluator, Bayan Faiz used a 5 times, 1 time. Back to TMOD.
Thank you, TM Jalil. That's a wonderful. At least we know that, next speech we need to avoid all that not good words like long pause and everything. And for me as general evaluator, I am always consider that time means I need to short all of my evaluations because of our timing. For the general evaluation, we should adjust, observe what can we do to reduce the timing. Otherwise, our meeting will not be perfect if we are exceeding on time. Because most of us, maybe we will go somewhere else. And now, Zoom meeting for us, sometimes that is very important. Actually, this is very important in Toastmasters meeting. The camera, because the camera, while I log in, I seen a lot of member logging in our Zoom. It's around 25, then it reduced to 21. But the camera, we have only 7 to 10 cameras, 7 to 10. Huh? Most of them, I don't know, maybe they are hiding. But Zoom meeting should be always with a camera. Otherwise, it should not be counted. Anyway, that is in the next meeting, that the camera should be open from the start until the end to make it successful. Okay, this is actually the Zoom protocol. Okay, and about the muting is nice, but when we place the people, let's try to unmute ourselves, because sometimes we forgot to unmute, and so that one consume us some more time. And also, the two speakers, we are really very interesting topic, especially to TM Khalid. Very perfect timing for us, your speeches. And also to our other speaker. Overall, even the master of ceremony, she did our program properly from before our Zoom and after and this program. Wonderful work, Madam. And I hope this is not the last 35 joint meeting for us. We will ask for more. And also I would like to thank our area director, Madam Sarah. That's well done for this kind of meeting. And also I want to welcome also one of my PPO Toastmaster, I think late, but still there, Dr. Neil Banyes. Okay. And above all, our meeting is wonderful. I love it. I want to talk more on evaluating us, but as I told you, General Evaluator is the one who adjusts in the meeting to make it successful. Back to the master of the ceremony.
Thank you for having such a beautiful evaluation, Toastmaster Raymond. It has been wonderful. It is short and simple and great feedback. Thank you so much. With this, we come to the end of our Area 35 joint meeting. It has been an honor and a great triumph. All the club, all the role players did great, and we are really honored by everyone's presence. Toastmaster Zahra, do we have the polls? Are we voting for the best table topic speaker? Is everyone timer? Is everyone qualified? All table topic speakers are qualified.
Yes, I think. Mariam, can you please confirm?
Yep.
All the table.
DTM Khaled and DTM Zahra Al-Mukarrar and DTM Roger and Toastmaster Ramon.
So all are qualified.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can
we vote?
Can you please just share it with Toastmaster Munira personally while I'm delivering the
private chat?
Okay, private chat, please, for Toastmaster DTM Munira.
Okay. Everyone, please share your views, share your polls, or whoever you want to vote for in private chat to me. With this, we have come to the conclusion of a really triumphant meeting. It's almost a vision for every actor to have a beautiful, a well-conducted joint meeting. And this initiative by our DTM Zahra is a great initiative. And thank you so much. It has been a beautiful experience, and I love meeting all of you because until today, all these names, Toastmaster Ramesh, Toastmaster Sudha Anand, Toastmaster Raymond, all of these were just names. But today, as I met them, they all became faces, so that next time I see you all, I can recognize you all. And that is the beauty of Zoom. Even though we don't have to attend, we don't have to see each other personally, we can see each other through Zoom. So thank you for this great initiative, Toastmaster, all the Toastmasters.
Can we have a group
Okay,
photo?
so here we have the, sorry?
No, it's fine. If you have the results, it's fine.
Yeah, yes. So today now we have the results of our best table topic commentator for today. The best table topic commentator for today is DTM Khalid, our Club Growth District 20 Club Growth Director. Thank you so much for that wonderful story. It has been an honor working with you, and you really deserve I pass over control. With this, we conclude our meeting, joint meeting for today. I encourage everyone to engage and empower each other in this area, in our area, and throughout posters, because that is the theme of life. So, wish you all the best and a great evening ahead. Over to you, and I pass over the control back to our area director, DTM Zahra Al-Mukharrik.
Thank you very much.
And once congratulations, DTM Khan. So we had a trophy should be him, but unfortunately.
Thank you very much, DTM Munira Mohammed, for your wonderful performance as Toastmaster of the day. So fellow Toastmasters, they always say that leadership is about encouraging people. Leadership is about stimulating them, enabling them to achieve what they can achieve. And you should do this by purpose. I really would like to thank all the dignitaries, especially DTM Abdullah, DTM for his wonderful performance and for giving us the opportunity to learn more about how we can maintain a good membership in our club. Special thanks to DTM Ali Shahbaz Ali and of course our PQD DTM Alifia. And I cannot say thank you without mentioning the great performance of the members, Area 35 members, Alasima Female Toastmaster Club members, Bahrain Panpaalarkal Toastmaster Club members, and of course Filipino Professional Master Club members.
I call meeting number 1 or our joint meeting in Area 35 to adjourn. I know we're late.
I'm requesting a photo, group photo.
Yes, thumbs up.
Okay.
3. Yes, please open your camera. 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Thank you all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for making it a memorable event. And now it's open for everyone if you would like to say something. And especially for those, maybe our doctor.